Welcome back to Sumo 101 Deep Dive from Tokyo. When you really think about it, professional sumo has no off season. 6 tournaments a year, tours in between, and training almost every day. After the announcement that 10 wrestlers, including yokozuna Onosato, will miss the winter jungyo, many fans online have been reacting like this. Injuries are getting worse. Are we really protecting the wrestlers' bodies? First, let's very quickly lay out the schedule. There are 6 official tournaments every year, one every 2 months. In between, there are jungyo regional exhibition tours. If you look at the winter jungyo schedule, it's honestly insane. The tour starts on November 30th and goes straight through to December 21st, 22 days in a row, without a single day off. And it's not like they're staying in one place either. They have to keep moving from venue to venue in different prefectures. Even though it's just an exhibition tour, the schedule is anything but restful. It's far from a chance to relax or focus on individual training. If you compare that to other sports, baseball, basketball, and American football all have clear breaks. But sumo is basically like having the regular season running all year long, with extra events squeezed into the gaps. And that brings us straight into today's topic. What kind of physical toll does that put on Rikishi? Let's start with the first fan comment.
Because sumo is all real, full contact now. Injuries are increasing. On top of that, there's no injury protection system anymore. So life is really tough for the wrestlers. The Sumo Association is chasing money and should reduce the number of tours to protect wrestlers' bodies. If nothing changes, fewer Japanese kids will want to become Rikishi. As a parent, I personally wouldn't let my child become a wrestler.
For viewers who don't know the old Kosho Seido, or public injury system, it was a rule that if a wrestler was injured during an official tournament bout and had to miss the next basho, his rank could be protected for a limited time. The idea was to let Rikishi rest and heal without immediately crashing down the rankings. But there were controversies and complaints about unfairness and possible abuse of the system, so it was eventually abolished. Now, if you miss a tournament, your rank usually drops straight away, and that's why fans feel wrestlers are under even more pressure to keep fighting while hurt. In the Reiwa era, though, we saw cases like Takakeisho and Tochinoshin, who both lost their Ozeki rank after just 2 tournaments because of injury. That made a lot of fans start saying, we need to bring back some kind of injury protection. In 2019, the Wrestlers Association even formally asked the Sumo Association to revive the system, and an official said they would at least consider it. So when fans talk about injuries today, they're not just complaining in the moment. They're calling back to this whole debate about whether sumo should once again protect injured wrestlers' ranks. The next comment really captures the tightness of the calendar.
Injuries need to be healed properly, but in a bit over a month, the January Basho is already starting. Even if a wrestler skips the tour, there isn't much time to actually rest.
Another side of this story is the emotional side from fans.
It's really disappointing for fans who were looking forward to the tour when popular Rikishi decided not to participate. I was planning to go see my favorite wrestler, and now he's not coming.
Today we're talking about the need for rest and protection, but behind that, there's also this very real feeling. I just wanted to see them close in jungyo. The real question is, how can we keep those precious fan experiences while also building a system that protects wrestlers' bodies? The first idea is that not every wrestler has to appear in every tour. Jungyo is held 3 times a year, spring, summer, and winter, with about 25 days on the road each time. We could rotate the roster halfway through each tour, so one group appears in the first half and another group in the second half. Second, some people talk about bringing back a limited version of the old public injury system. Not the old Kosho Seido exactly that had problems, but something like, for clearly documented, serious injuries, a wrestler's rank drops more slowly or is protected for a short, defined period. So, to wrap up, Today, we looked at the bigger picture behind sumo's no off season reality. Personally, I think jungyo is a beautiful part of sumo culture. It connects the sport to local communities across Japan. But at the same time, I also feel that we're reaching a point where the system needs to evolve if we want wrestlers to have long, healthy careers.